Welcome, this is Haku EDC, and this is the Saturday subject. And the subject today will be Etsy. Why Etsy? Because I noticed a lot of people are putting out information about gifts for the holidays. So I decided to use Etsy. Etsy is a great place to find some EDC gifts, EDC things for you. I've purchased a number of things on Etsy that are EDC. I make no money, no commission, no sponsorship, but I want you to see some of the nice things that are on Etsy. Etsy is just one of many online marketplaces. This is a place where people who are mostly creatives and small sellers will put their goods. I'm focusing in on the small sellers, and everything that I'm going to talk about is going to be $60 or less. So just hang with me to get through to Etsy.
Let's talk about pouches. Just to start off and be straight with you, this is the pouch that I carry the most this past year. It is a Viper Raid VE18, if I remember correctly. Pouches are things that are people like or dislike depending upon a whole bunch of things. People think about a pouch like this one right here, this Olight one, which is discontinued. After it became discontinued, it became the favorite for a lot of people, including myself. I got it, it was being discontinued, but this is a great little pouch. I'm not going to do much with it, just going to open up and close it real quickly. There are people that like their Maxpedition pouches. Topple's got a really nice pouch here that I really like. People like this is, I think, a Daily Carry Co pouch, rather, and you can see that there. It's an all black one. There are people that like their very specialty pouches that are U.S. made, a little smaller, like what a junior pouch. All these pouches will range anywhere from $15 to up to $85. When you go on Etsy, you can get a wide variety, but typically they're going to be a little less expensive. And I'll show you three of my favorite ones. The first pouch I'm going to get you from Etsy is from Attack Cat Bags. And this is called the Tactical EDC Pocket Vault E bag pouch, rather. It is pretty large for a pouch. It's not something that you would fit inside your a pocket based on the size, but it is something that you would put inside another bag. I liked it a lot. Here's their little logo, Attack Cat Bags. And I just loaded it up with a few things. It's got a few pockets that are on the outside. They're very narrow pockets, so just be aware of that. You can put something in there, but they tend to be very narrow. The other downside to this, the more you use this, you will tell right here that there's a little scraping. I've had this for a while, and I just really like it. It is a little bit more fanciful pouch. You can actually stick a pencil right here, if that's something that you need it to do, of the Attack Cat pouch. This is what it looks like on the inside. I've got it filled out with a bunch of things. It is basically a tool pouch. The material is denier canvas here. There's 3 loop panels here. You can put stuff in here, and then there's pockets in back of both of these so that you can slip things in back of the pockets. You may want to slip a notebook back there, another pen, some other items. It is about a little less than 7 inches by 7 inches around. So you can get some larger tools in here. These are 125 millimeter or a little over 5-inch tools just right here. These go for like $40 to $60, and that includes shipping. From Attack Cat Bags. Here's some more information about Attack Cat Bags. The next one is one of my favorites of all time. I like this bag. It is very interesting. It is a relatively smaller one. It's a pouch. When I got it, it reminded me at first of this What a Junior bag, but it is a little larger than the What a Junior bag is, and it holds a little bit more stuff. But the What a Junior bag also has an outside pocket. This one does not have an outside pocket on it. This is called the Mini EDC Cordura Nylon Tactical Bag Organizer Pouch, and it's made by STWMN, a guy in Minnesota, and he makes these. And once again, these are just like the Data Crew ones. These are U.S. made bags by a local guy who makes these bags. He's got a USA logo and his logo. I've had this sort of binged out with a few items. It's got your Leatherman K2 here, crescent 4.5-inch wrench, pencil, zip ties, right in like the Rain's Ravion light Steinway bits with 711 ratchet. And so you can put a lot of stuff in here. I've been very surprised when I've carried it, the amount of stuff that I can put in here. It fits inside your pocket. You know me, I like stuff that I can fit inside my pocket without worrying about it. And this is something that I can do that with. This once again is the Mini EDC Cordura Nylon Tactical Pouch by STWMN. It costs around $35 shipped. It is something that I've carried a lot, and I still enjoy it. For the last pouch, I'm going to talk a little bit about Dyneema. These pouches are made from Dyneema. If you know what Dyneema is, it is a product that is very fibrous. It's also very strong. It's 40 times stronger than steel. It is a waterproof fabric. My first experience with it was many years ago with a tent, two-person tent that had, I think, 25 square feet of space, maybe a little larger, and 10 poles and a fly, and it all weighed less than 2 pounds. So it's very thin, it's very light. It is comparable to what a lot of people think about titanium stuff because of its durability and its lightness. This is something that has been around in the backpacking community for a number of years. A lot of ultralight hikers will get a bag with it, hiking bag, a tent. There are some other components that you can get that makes your stuff just really, really light. In this one here, this is a smaller one. This is a medium-sized one. It's from the Hartford Gear Company. What I have in here, just a few things. Like this size here would be great for a boo-boo kit, or a smaller boo-boo kit would be here because it is waterproof with these zippers on them. I just have a few things in here. You might want to keep credit cards, something to create a fire with. I've got a couple of multi-tools. I got a sack and a Leatherman in here together, kissing each other, as I like to say. In this one right here, I put a few extra things in here so that I want to show you both the size of it, how it fills out. It's just one zipper here, and I got a light in here. I've got a Skeletal, a light, a HO2. This is my Frenzo lens. I think that this one lights up. And so you can put your regular EDC stuff in, but it's probably much better if you put something that is a little flexible. First aid kits are the first thing that come to my mind. Also just small little baggies of stuff that you can put in. This is the Hartford Gear Company right there. All these three things can be found on Etsy. These are ranging in price from $8 to $15 each. I'm going to quickly go back over these. These Dyneema pouches are the Hartford Gear Company. This particular pouch is the STWMN pouch. With this particular pouch is about 45 to 50 bucks. It's also a nice pouch because it is a little bit bigger. You can get this one with a hank. This is the hank that it comes with. Attack Cat bags make some really nice hanks. I'm not a hank guy, but they make really good hanks. Here are some of the hanks that I will put out there for you to see. On to the next ones. Let's talk about multi-tools. I have a number of multi-tools. I have a whole bunch of Swiss Army knives. There's a lot of creators, makers on Etsy that give you add-ins or upgrades to your particular tools. I must admit, I haven't used any of the ones that do Swiss Army knives. I'm not a Swiss Army knife mod person. I use a fire ant for, that's the only thing that I mod with. But my Leathermans, I have modded a lot of my Leathermans and have added to it. The three stores that I really like looking at, I really like getting stuff from, and their customer service is fantastic. You can call them and say, hey, I'm looking for this, or not call them, but email them and say, I'm looking for this, and they will tell you yes or no if they have it and how much it would cost. I'm going to start off with the Owl Fabrication Store. They really don't specialize in multi-tools, but they did create this hammer that's at the bottom of the skeletal. It's obviously a 3D modification, and it makes you be able to hammer. And you get two of these for 16 bucks. Here's the other one. I just haven't used it yet. It's well worth it if all you want to do is make sure that you can use your Leatherman skeletal has a hammer. The other one that I want to talk about is EDC Mods. EDC Mods is a French company, so I just wanted to make you aware of that for like people in the US in case they need something sent to them, to expect it to be a little longer. Skeletal that I just literally ordered, which is basically you have this, but it allows you to put in bits and 4mm screws at the bottom of here. Those are really nice. They sell for about $25, and I think that that's going to be really worth it because I have this style PS with very similar things on it, and you can tell that there's a bit at the bottom of here, and then I can use it for like screwing on something. It just makes the tool a lot more valuable. They also have a whole bunch of other mods that you can use for belt holsters. They also have mods for other items. The last one is probably my favorite one. I've purchased a whole bunch of stuff from Kristen Van Patten. I don't know who any of these people are, but I just know them because I've either emailed them about something or I purchased something from whenever I'm thinking about, hey, what can I do to improve my Leatherman? Now, Kristen Van Patten really focuses in on the free stuff. I had a free P4, and I ended up getting what is the Pharos Pin, P-I-N kit. You can have a Pharos rod with it. I'm thinking about getting another one. Kristen also does a great job with thumbnails, does a fantastic job with belt holsters. So if you want a specialized belt holster or one that's on their site, go look. All these things will set you back anywhere from 16 bucks to 100 bucks to the most expensive things. They're all cheaper than some of the mass marketers. They're better, and the customer service is great. If there's something that you really want or need, email them, ask them, see if they can do it, and what is the price. That's about multi-tools. We're going to go on to wallets. People know I'm not really a wallet guy, but I'm going to talk about wallets here, and I'm going to give you some examples why I think the ones that I choose that are from Etsy are great or good. First off, people that know me, I usually have my only wallets are generally a Zero Fuel or Chums. Chums are with me 99% of the times. The Zero Fuel is if I need to pack something a little heavier. But on Etsy, there are a number of really good wallet makers, and one is the Stork Beaker wallet, and it's really nice wallet. I purchased one for a friend of mine. The reason why I know it works well because this person got married, and he provided them to his groomsmen, which I thought was really a sign that I made a good pick for him. And he got, I think, like 6 of these for the groomsmen, or maybe 5, but he had it engraved here. These come from overseas. I think they're Lithuanian, and so they do take a little bit of time to get here. Because of that, also, the postage might be a little larger than normal. They are typically about $50 each, and but right now they're on sale for about 40 bucks. As you can tell, they come in different colors. I got the dark brown. He ended up getting the black ones, just to be different, and they did work out very well for him. It's called Stark Beak Leather. The other company that I really like is the Galen Leather Company. This company is also not inside the US. I think that they're in Turkey, and they make some really great stuff. They mostly make leather notebooks, but I really like this wallet. I purchased this wallet for a family member, and they really enjoyed it. It's one of these wallets that you can zip up, and so you can put not just money inside of them, but some EDC items. They are laid out here. It is probably one of the only wallets that I like that I probably would get for myself. And since they focus in on notebooks, one of the things that the wallet does is that it's got a little outside thing that you can put a pen, or you can put like a small flashlight on the outside of it to carry. You can get a really nice wallet that can carry stuff in some smaller EDC items with you, and a small notebook, and so everything can fit inside there. I think that'd be a great thing. I am thinking about ordering it for myself. I would to try out, but in this leather category is this Galen Leather. This is a company from Turkey, so it's going to take about 2 weeks to get to you right after you order it. But I've talked to them a few times because I ordered this one right here for a friend of mine. The reason why I ordered it is because I thought I could get them into EDC if they were to get this, because as you can tell, it's a very nice piece of leather, and it's also a very nice wallet. So you can use it like a regular wallet, or you can put EDC things on the inside of it. The nice thing about this, because Galen Leather is primarily and still be able to carry everything that you need inside it: cards, cash, and some EDC items. These are around $35 plus shipping. I think that they're much better looking and much. Now my last thing I'm going to show you is the Lost Dutchman wallets in the wallet area. The reason why this is one is an American-made wallet. These wallets are between $45 and $50, and they're minimalist wallets. I really like them. They are card wallets where you can put a number of cards, a little bit of cash, and that you can carry them around easily. The nice thing about this wallet that I like is that it does fold over, does close up, it does be able to lock your items in there. They also provide monograms if that's something that you would like. All these wallet companies that I've laid out and talked to you about do come in different colors. And if that's something that you want to have this in it in like a different color, this one comes in 6 different colors. The other wallets come in 3 or 4 different colors. So all you have to do is this is a great little wallet. They have other wallets. So I've laid out 3 different wallets for you to look at, and that's great choices for things off of Etsy. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about with Etsy. But what I'm going to talk about is by far my favorite thing purchased on Etsy for maybe forever on Etsy. It's a storage system. And before I get into it, I want to just ask you, what if you had the icon system here that had bits and ratchet set, and you had 2 of the smaller Knippik and 10 sockets? How would you store that? Well, at High Desert 3D came up with a system of storage, and it looks like this. And magically go like abracadabra or whatever, and then if you were to open it up again, you would see everything that's in here. You will get your 10 socket sets, 1/4-inch socket sets. You would have your icon ratchets and extension, your icon bits here, and you also have your Knippik pliers, all in one little neat container. The nice thing about this container is
It actually, when you have it closed, it can either fit in a pouch or inside your pocket. So I'll just show you it just one more time. It's made by High Desert 3D Printing, and I will show you the cost of it right here or somewhere up here, the cost and what it looks like. And I end up buying actually 2 of these cases because I really like them so much. The 3D printing world has come quite a long way, and I think that this is a sign of it, where one person can look at a problem of storage of multiple items from different companies and put together something that makes it very nice and easy to store. You've seen the stuff on Etsy, and I think that these small businesses and people should be rewarded for like their work. If there's anything that you see here, all the links will be down in the description area. I get no commission, no money, no sponsorship. I want to inform you of what are the things that are on Etsy that you may want to be aware of. If you have something on Etsy or any other service like this of small businesses that have a website, please put that in the comments so other people know. I'll definitely go check them out myself. Please like, subscribe, and comment about who else I should have thought about that I may have missed. And this is Haku EDC. I will see you in the future.